This is JT News with Jordan Tower, so make sure you hit that like button and tap subscribe. Let's jump straight into it. All right, Nicki Minaj went off during the Grammys air tonight. And yeah, some people cracked jokes about her, so she clapped back at those same people over her recent White House visit. Some folks weren't happy about that at all. People are extremely political right now, and honestly, no matter what side you're on, if you don't think exactly like someone else, they're ready to cancel you. So then Jay-Z comes up, and let me say this clearly, I don't buy it. I know some people are like, oh, you sound paid off, but nah, I just don't believe most of those files that dropped. When you actually look through them, a lot of things don't even line up. Like Bill Gates supposedly needing this guy for a prescription when he's a billionaire with access to the best doctors on the planet. That just doesn't add up. So anyway, she says something like, are you realizing people have been sacrificing children? Then goes into demon talk, soulless stuff, like maybe it's time to wake up. Then she posts Jay-Z with Aaliyah. There's about a 10-year age gap there. People ask how she was 15 in that photo. I don't know. Then she shows Jay-Z with Beyoncé, also nearly a 10-year difference. Was he with her when she was 16? Nah, I don't believe that at all. They got together, what, around 20 years ago? Jay-Z would have been about 35, maybe even 24 years ago. Still doesn't track. I don't know, bro. None of it really makes sense to me. But I do know Nicki has issues with Rock Nation, and honestly, that's understandable. They allegedly ran a campaign against her during the Meg situation. So yeah, Rock Nation and Nicki have real tension. Switching gears, Street Money BCH calls out fake bankroll uploads on streaming platforms. He says those uploads aren't legit. Whoever's doing it, it's not a good look. Apparently, someone hacked his iTunes. Man, I miss Bankroll Fresh. Rest in peace to him. I really miss his music. He had some solid records. Now, Clips and Pharrell showed up to the Grammys in matching outfits. This comes right after Pharrell was mentioned in those same files, which also doesn't make sense. The idea that he's secretly been a handler all these years just sounds wild. But yeah, people side-eyed the matching outfits. Obviously, Pharrell works with Louis Vuitton. Push has a deal there too. I guess his brother does as well. Black Boy Max streamed the Grammys. I saw that. Turk is still trolling Juvenile. Juvenile called him broke, a broke bum. So Turk made t-shirts flipping the word broke into an acronym, something about building real ownership and keeping everything. And bum stands for blocking unhealed mindsets. I'll keep it real. Turk kind of kicked off the tension with Juvenile. But hey, it is what it is. O'Malley just released a track called Splash. And look, let me say this clearly. I actually like the record. That said, O'Malley never really got a fair shot. Meek never fully put him on like that. Yeah, I know they're cousins or related somehow, but it still felt like he never got a real push. So hopefully this time around he gets that opportunity. Hopefully he grabs the wheel himself and makes it happen. Switching real quick, Clavicle got into a fight in Florida. That footage just dropped for. Honestly, it didn't look like much of anything. Then Lauryn Hill paid tribute to D'Angelo at the 2026 Grammys. That was dope to see. Incredible artist, taken way too early. Now Nicki Minaj is still going at people. She brought up Jimmy Kimmel doing blackface back in the day. That came after he joked about her White House visit. So she's clearly firing back at anyone she feels played her. She also responded to Trevor Noah taking shots at her during the Grammys. Nicki claimed Trevor refuses to come out, saying the industry allegedly knows who his boyfriend is. That's what she said, not me. Then there's Ray J and Princess. They reportedly reached an agreement on visitation rights. After their blow-up around Thanksgiving, Ray lost access to the kids, but it looks like they've worked something out and he can see them again, which is good. Now let's talk about these court documents around Max B. There's a claim floating around that he snitched on his brother to reduce his sentence. That's not true. And honestly, Wack 100 didn't land this one the way he thought he would. He expected this to be huge, but the woman who witnessed the incident already told Max B's brother. There was plenty of evidence backing the claim that the man was shot and killed. Max B wasn't even there. He wasn't present at all. They actually tried to implicate Max B, saying he set the whole thing up with his brother. So this whole angle feels off. It's a dumb hill for Wack 100 to die on. He should really let this one go. I'll say this, I went to court with Max B twice. I know how this played out. And then, here we go again, NICKI. Claims about Foxy Brown being 15 while Jay-Z was 23, then accusations about Jay-Z and Aaliyah being 15, 16, 17 while he was in his late 20s. I'm pretty sure that's not accurate, but I can understand why the conversation keeps flaring up. NICKI being upset with Jay-Z, okay, let's talk about that. So then it comes up that Jay-Z signed Rihanna when she was 16, and NICKI points out that Rihanna once said in an interview that Jay-Z allegedly threatened to throw her off a building if she didn't sign. I don't know the exact wording, but she did say something along those lines before. I don't know. NICKI goes on to say, imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out here with a 16-year-old today, and how y'all would want his head on a platter. She says this guy is hugging on people, humping on people. Oh my gosh. Then she claims her documentary was sabotaged because she spoke about the abuse she suffered. She says they've been trying to stall her projects, hoping she'd lose money and come begging them for help. She says their leaders still think it's a joke, that this destruction is coming down and it's not funny. NICKI actually did have a documentary. Everyone involved was paid because the footage was licensed, but for whatever reason, it never came out. That part is strange. She also says your favorite artists have been practicing rituals. And look, there is a lot of dark stuff in the industry. NICKI isn't completely wrong about everything she's saying, and I understand why she's mad at Jay-Z and others. Right now, she's the easy target. But here's the bigger issue. People, no matter what side you're on, Republican or Democrat, need to stop turning politics into their religion. Practice your religion, then choose whatever politics makes sense at the time. I hate politics, man. It gets way too dark now. A lot of people take it way too far now. It becomes their entire identity. And that's sad. Really sad. But anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you all. Sorry to even bring up politics. I don't like talking about that stuff at all. But I got pulled into this because of the NICKI situation. I appreciate you for rocking with me. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button and hit subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.